So very quick, dominant victory for you tonight. Did you expect the fight to go like that? Do you think you could finish it that quick?
If two strikers collide together, it can be a 50 minutes of war, or it can be like that. And so we expect everything. We trained for everything. We was prepared for everything. But I knew if I hit him with my hard punches, that he will go down, and it happened.
Yeah, there was a lot of hype around him coming into this fight. He'd come back from a long way off. People were talking about how he could be, have a big future in the UFC. Did any of that bother you, that maybe you weren't getting enough talk, enough credit going into this fight?
No, that's the game. I came from a loss. I had my debut at the featherweight division on short notice. I came from a loss. He's here. He's Hawaiian. The main event, Holloway, is Hawaiian. He's from Vegas. He's from the United States. It was. I was the underdog, and I showed that. That means nothing.
after struggling in your UFC debut, like you said, on short notice, and coming in here and getting, I think, 25 seconds. How does that feel?
It feels amazing. Can't describe. I had a long preparation, a very hard preparation. I fly to Morocco. That was my first time in Morocco with these guys, with my brothers, with family, etc. We trained there so hard. We had everything, and after that to Canada, to Vegas, and the whole trip we were together. We did everything together, and the weight cut, the long journey away from home, and it can't be better like that. I'm healthy, and thank God.
Is that one of the cleanest punches you've ever landed?
I think the punch was really clean. I have to watch the video again, but I think the left hook was right to the jaw, and then he turned and it was over.
It was not his first knockout, but I think it was one of the cleanest, yes. But we trained exactly the same combination in the locker room before, and we didn't underestimate Salman. We knew that he's a tough opponent, we respect him, but we take any opponent serious, we prepare for any opponent serious. So when he went in, I told him to enjoy the whole 15 minutes, but I knew if he gonna catch him once with this, because even my hand started to hurt in the locker room. I knew when he touched him once with these hands, he will knock him out.
So just to provide some context, are you coach?
No, I am also fighting.
He's also fighting in the UFC, but he's also my coach, my training partner, family, everything.
How confident were you on the fight that you were going to win?
Very confident.
Confident?
Yeah, sure. How I said before, I had a full training camp. I had a very good training camp. There was nothing what I didn't have, and the weight cut was very good. Thanks to the guys from the PI, to Clint, to Heather. I had everything. It can't be better than that. And, yeah.
So how many fights have you been fighting on the octagon? How many fights have you been?
15, 16.
That was my 15th professional fight.
So after coming in at featherweight, you now be able to make your bantamweight debut. I think you introduced yourself to this bantamweight division in a big way, big knockout. Where do you feel like you fit in this division now in the UFC?
Excuse me?
Where do you feel like you fit within the UFC in this bantamweight division now?
The bantamweight division was actually my division. My UFC debut was at featherweight because I signed the contract, I think, at 3 weeks notice, and so because that my debut was at the featherweight, but so my next fights will stay at the bantamweight.
Well, after a win that quickly, when would you like to get back in there?
As soon as possible. I'm healthy, and we will see what my management say.
Do you want to challenge anybody else?
I don't think that I'm in a position now to challenge someone. I have one victory, and I really don't care.
Whatever comes in your way.
Yeah, sure.
So now that you're in your proper division of bantamweight, do you have any thoughts on kind of what's happened with the title over the last few weeks, the TJ Dillashaw situation, anything like that?
It's a very bad situation, bad for us, bad for the sport, especially because the tests from the fights, still from the Cody fights, that the results just came now. That's really bad for us, because we thought that we are clean, clean fighters now since the USADA came in, and I don't know what to say, but I don't like it. And yeah, he isn't the champ anymore. He's 2 years out, and we will see how we will come back.
Do you think kind of the punishment that was levied on him is enough? You know, he's out for 2 years. He vacated the belt, but he would have been stripped anyway, obviously. Is that enough for kind of what he's essentially accused of doing, what he was found doing?
Yeah, I think 2 years is really hard. He isn't the champ anymore, and I'm not sure what they will do with the results of the Cody fights. Maybe they will make them to a no contest. I think that would be the fairest thing for Cody Garbrandt, because he lost against a guy who was under doping, and yeah, I think that the fights should be a no contest, and yeah.
Are you a Game of Thrones fan?
Tomorrow.
I think I'm the only guy on the planet who didn't see Game of Thrones.
You were not. You were not. Montel Jackson fought before you on this card. Very much against Game of Thrones.
You also not?
Yeah,
Crazy. Okay. Okay.
Who do you think's gonna win? You seem like a Game of Thrones fan.
The main event?
No, who do you think's gonna win this season? Who's gonna end on the Iron Throne?
Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Become the king and marry, what's her name? Yeah.
Everyone knows. I have no idea what you're talking about. Crazy.
Jon Snow is the boss.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.